Hello everyone, this is Bart and Stacy from the Sound Couple, and it is 2:32 on a Saturday afternoon. The weather is decent. On the way down here, I was watching and reviewing our previous video that we did on this location, which is always a good review. It's kind of nice to have these vlogs, I guess that's what you call them, to be able to look back to and see what we did and what we need to remember to do or not remember to do.
Right, so handing it over to Bart, it's not all about you, it's about us as well, and we've actually now done that a little bit more often, that our channel's been out for a while. It has been nice to be able to, for ourselves, to go back and look at some gigs we've done in the past. If you haven't been looking through all of our videos, we highly encourage you to do it. Time is really of no... Our gigs from a year or two ago are just as valid today. There's no reason you shouldn't go through those, and we do, and so please do. But so Stacy, a couple of things. Whether there's a chance for storm showers while we're setting up. Right now it doesn't look like that's going to happen, but we got to be mindful of that. As far as we know, the setup is going to be completely the same. We did this gig 2 years ago, as Stacy's phone rings. We were scheduled to do it last year with a different band, but we subbed it out to another guy, and so this is it's been 2 years. It's at a campground, motocross campground, and it kind of turns into a party. It seems like it's okay, but these are the kind of the gigs where I always get a little bit on edge, just because the folks do light it up pretty well, and we want to be safe and everybody else to be safe. Stick around. This is going to be kind of a full show sort of day for us. So if you haven't seen our videos where we're breaking out more lighting and all that, this will be interesting for you. We're going to bring out more PA and hopefully rock it tonight. And we got about 20 minutes and we'll be there. So hang out with us and let's see where this goes. This way to the left.
Yes.
Oh boy, fun. Whoa, and it feels like freaking...
Oh boy.
Wow.
What country are we in?
Yeah, oh shit.
I mean, that's what this feels like right now.
We'll be out of this in just
yeah,
a minute.
good. We're...
They must be all used to this. We're not.
Yeah.
What?
It's right over there.
Oh, you're right. Jeez. Okay.
Hey, you heard that? Bart said I'm right.
No generator. We got power. It looks like there was a little bit of a party here last night too. I'm glad they cleaned up for us.
Nothing but the best for the Sound Couple, right?
Nothing but the best. Nothing but the best. Oh, hey. Stacy wanted to make sure I mentioned that we are setting up more sound and lighting tonight. So
this is what we consider the full.
Well, it's almost a full show.
It's almost a full show.
Yep. So stick around for that too. Last year, the generator was right there. And 2 years ago, I'm sorry, I keep saying last year. But this year, hey, look at this. They put in some power here. That's good. And it's the plug that we all know and love. And I think we may be able to get by with just our short extension. It's going to be close, and we didn't bring our other even shorter one. Darn it. We'll see how we do. We may be able to get it right here, but we have our 100-footer, and then we have another little bit shorter run, and we did not bring that one with us. It's in our trailer. Hey Stacy?
Yeah.
You grab a mic stand. There's water right there. I'd like to get that down. Oh, fuck.
Wow. That's a lot of water.
I don't know.
Yeah, because I can see where it's coming through, where it's patched. Here's your core workout.
I got another pair of shoes, right?
Yep.
Even in our contract. It's a waste of time.
That third one in. Right. Because what do you see what's happening as it's starting to come?
I see.
Okay.
All right, everybody, we got the everything up. This cable is barely long enough, but we're gonna say good enough because our speakers are gonna be right here. This is kind of gonna be dead zone, and put the box right here in the corner, and we got little tails that go out. I'm not gonna break out our 100-footer. And if we're here the next time, oh, look at that. That's cool. Get the little Hubble there too. We could go into that as well. And they have an extra outlet. We don't need that. But we're gonna work on the top of the stage here. The only thing we need to get down here is some subs. This is pretty wet here, obviously from that shit. It's always fun. My feet are sopping wet, my socks are wet, shoes are wet. But that's why we bring extra. But that's a first. Was not anticipating that to be how my feet got wet. But you never know what to expect at things like this. All right, everything's up on stage. The truck is unloaded. My shoes are drying and socks. But small sound couple tip, for every outdoor show, we bring extra shoes and socks for this very reason, because you never know when your feet are gonna get wet, and we don't like wet feet. That's uncomfortable to exist that way throughout the day. In my bare feet, I'm gonna get some socks on and get my shoes on and continue on our setup. Okay, a familiar sight, Bart under a stage, putting the cluster, center sub cluster. And what I do is run out of the stage box, out of that end, out of one of the outputs, main outputs, and just daisy chain the subs together. Got the power run from the other side. And then the other thing we have is we have our Now Sonic stage extender, and that is for control of the DSP on the subs. You can do it on the back here, but you can also do it through the software. And it's a wireless dongle right here, and it's for 2.4 gigahertz. And what this does is they'll connect to the Now Sonic here. They'll go for the closest one, and that'll give me a more reliable connection, because these things don't have the best range on them. So I found that by putting the extender right here, stay up, that'll allow me to get a better connection. But it's comfortable underneath here. It's okay. I mean, it's grass, and the clearance is nice. So I've had much worse, and I'm setting them back a little bit, and we're putting the covers on them because you can tell there was a party here last night. This will be a sea of beer cans and other things tonight, and this will just make sure that our subs, our rain covers, also work, unfortunately, as beer covers. So the subs are right there, and we got the stage box over there. I'm just coming out of one of the outputs. And we'll do a center cluster, well, a center wash with the 328s. I was thinking about going with another one, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I didn't do it the last time, and if I recall, I had plenty of PA, and it's just something else for somebody to mess with. I think we're gonna forego that, but do these, and then we kind of got everything kind of clustered together. It is 7:15. We are getting ready for some sound checking here. I think we're good. Got some volleyball here to contend with. So we'll work around them, right? They're getting the most important thing, the beer thing going. There's Gordy. Hey, Gordy.
Hello.
Hey, bro. Okay.
Hey, we did it. It's cooled off. It's turned out to be decent night.
Have we checked the weather? We probably should. There's kind of that air issue. But so what do you got going on here for lights?
We're running the movers. Yep, the movers.
Right there and
the
there.
Freedom sticks.
Off of this.
Off of the Mac.
What we discovered is that Luminaire's performance with the moving lights is much better on the Mac. We're assuming we're not getting any of the delay or
the herky jerky.
Yeah, but we're not getting the latency with the Wi-Fi, with the wired connection. So we decided that's how we're running our movers from now on, and then Stacy's running the other lights off, the front lighting and the standard car lighting off of that. And we'll take you around the stage here. We got kind of our standard setup here. They picked up one of these, the band. They said it really helped with the any drops, that they've been really clear. We got our hazer out tonight, stage box, familiar Rhino rack here, and our double stack lights. So that's kind of an upgrade. So we were here 2 years ago. Two, I guess, primary upgrades is that we got that those used to be our front lights. Now we're using them on the rear. We just got a speaker pole to separate those. And then in conjunction with that, then we have our front lights, which are a little brighter. And Stacy, what we're doing is just sticking to a static front. We decided we're sticking with yellows and whites on the front because sometimes on these bigger stages and darkness and haze, which all kind of cut into how the lights cut, we're gonna go with that.
And the nice thing in Luminaire, what we did is you can set it as a master, right? Is that what you call it? A master?
I think maybe you got to get off that screen.
Okay. And then by doing so, you change one master. There we go.
Yep.
And you know that it's master because it's starred.
Yep. And that way, any scene changes will just stick to these colors right here.
Yep. So you don't have to go tweaking every single scene that you've already come up with.
And then we're using the Pro Control just for our hazer. And we just have it set. We got little labels there so we remember. Turn it all up. And we should get some haze going here. We're going to probably starting some music here pretty soon. So there's the hazer starting. And we took that in for repair too. We sent that back to Blizzard. And they slapped my hand because I was trying to do some maintenance or fixing it in a way that I shouldn't have. And they said, do not ever blow compressed air into a hazer. But now we know, and now we know that we just need to, this thing doesn't get used frequently enough, and there's some maintenance with vinegar and water, and then making sure it's drained every time, for sure, that the pump's not sitting in there with the hazer juice in there for any long period of time. So it's working great now again. So it must be after the kids, they put the kids down.
Yeah, then the real party begins.
Yeah. How'd you like to be camping right here?
What?
How'd you like to be? Are they vendors or are they camping?
Like the salad. Did you see that little mini motorbike that
I did.
and then the kids that were chasing it?
Look at this up here. What incarnation she's got? Did you get that fixed or
Get what fixed?
the stand?
No, I just adapted it to make it work.
Stacy's world up here, right?
Yep.
All right, I think we're getting ready to start here in just a few minutes. The darkness is approaching, so the chaos, I think, is about to ensue. We'll see.
Goes by right, there's no surprise. Slang it up in the cat, fast way to go to the gas. By no means average, son of which got to happen.
thing we put these on. You got a little bit of spillage underneath here, so that's why we put them on. So we'll have to, these covers are gonna have to just be out. We gotta wash them off. They got stuff spilled on top. This little light here is awesome, look at that. So I can see everything I'm doing down here. And it's nice and dry back here. All right, everybody, it's 1:36 and we are starting the process of loading in. Loading out. Yeah, Bart has had no beer, but he's talking like he is. I need Stacy to, I need the organizer down here, over here. But okay, it's 1:37. I will say 2:10 will be loaded. What do you think?
Sure.
Does that put us home at 4 in the morning?
Yep.
Shit. Okay, well, it is what it is. 4 in the morning, awesome. Oh, we better get hustling here then.
What'd you find over there, Bart?
I think I found a rhino drum.
Whoops.
The question is I mean, it's in all seriousness, we're really, really tight on space. I hope we can.
Oh, that is quite large.
We are at capacity here in the van.
Well, let's.
So this is going to be a little bit tough to figure out.
Yeah, we'll get it in here. No, it will. Pecron.
All right.
20.
20. We're leaving. Look at that. What a mess, huh? We are out. There's another band we're familiar with that is going to be here tomorrow night. And this is going to be a soggy, stinky place. But Sound Couple's got to get home. We got another gig tomorrow. And we'll do a check-in with you in just a few minutes.
Well, Bart, we made it out alive.
We did make it out alive.
Equipment intact. Thank goodness for the undercovers, for the subs underneath. Protected them from the beer and everything else that was going on down there.
It wasn't terrible, but it would have been, yeah, they would have got, a couple spills on them. So, yeah, that worked out great. Stacy, this was just, it's exactly what we expected. There was, I think Stacy caught one little outbreak of a fight. There was security there. I saw probably at least 3 or 4 officers.
Lovely bugs.
And
sorry.
So I don't know. I felt like, at least compared to last time, I felt like the security was at least paying attention more. They weren't just looking around or not even looking around. So I felt like they were watching things. But Stacy, you brought up a great point, and that was that they really should have a wall barricade there between the stage. The band was not feeling super comfortable, and there was a guy up there with a camera, and I didn't know what that was all about, but gosh, he was probably up there the whole last set. What a night. I mean, we don't get a lot of these, and wow. I thought the refinements to the light show looked really good. The big thing is we spent some time going through our scenes. We did some more testing with the movers. They're working off the laptop now, which the performance and everything just works better. And the system, I thought sounded really good. I was certainly at capacity. I was kind of getting to the point of being a little bit uncomfortable, but we've been there before. I know they can handle it, and it's just every now and again you're going to have one of those nights. That's all I got. Stacy, anything on your end?
Nope, just between fights and crowd surfing and deer heads and
flags and USA. Woo, USA. Yeah, everybody. I think tomorrow we got another party, but it'll be a little bit calmer, a little bit more sophisticated event. So thanks for sticking to us to the end.
Yep.
It is 3:04. We're gonna probably only get about 4 or 5 hours of sleep, and we got to get up for our next gig. We got to unpack the van, do a lot of rearranging. We bring a lot of things specifically for Rhino, so the intels and all that. We need to get all that shit out of here. Oh, my language. It's late. It's been a long day. But thanks again, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. Well, we will see you tomorrow at the next gig. Stacy, what you up to?
I'm doing cleanup after the after the fun beer fest. Do you notice? That's what our cabinet could have ended up looking like without the undercovers. Nice, easy cleanup.
Nothing's easy.